Crap on toast. Yay, I'm live. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Oh, my goodness. Did I ever have fun last weekend? I'm sorry if you missed me. I missed you guys too. I was busy camping. And I have pictures to show you. Oh, so I'm just going to wait a little bit, let people come in and say hi and all that, and wait for more people to get in here. But I have pictures to show. I have about 15 pictures to show. So that's what I was doing right before. Well, not right before, but that's what I was doing before. Uh, Here. At least one of us had too much fun camping. Well, you know, you loved swimming. You enjoyed that. You know, you got to go to your favorite beach in the world and swim. You could have taken the dog, maybe. I don't know. You were not slave labor. You were not. Don't listen to him, folks. I should light my handmade smudge. You did take the dog, that's right, you did. And he loved it. He came back all wet with a big smile on his face. He really did. He loved it. And you were not slave labor. I appreciate everything you did, though. You did do a lot. I will admit that. Absolutely. But I never once viewed you as slave labor. Nope. You're my husband, and you really love to play host. Okay, you used to. I remember our backyard parties back up north. That was fun. It seemed almost every month, every week, every other week, we had something going on in our backyard. It was awesome. We had such a nice fire pit. When we have a nice fire pit now, we have a wonderful fire pit area. We just don't live next to anybody like we used to. And yes, you did take the dog. It was awesome camping, though. Absolutely awesome. I loved it. I got burnt. Hey, Rudy, you finished the Sources 100-day challenge. Good for you. I'm not familiar with that challenge. What's it all about? Tell me. Please, I'm interested. Type it all out. No, I don't want to do that, Rudy. Stop making me do things. I don't want to do them. This is my time to relax and talk to my friends, of which you're one. But I'm not going to go right on a paper because I'm in the midst of organizing my craft room. I've done a lot and I haven't done a lot. I've been really concentrating on the area in front of me. Getting my desk organized, my new desk organized, because it's quite a bit smaller. And I had to find something to put my printer on because I also need something to put my yarn winder on. And my hubby came up with a brilliant idea, and it works awesome. So thank you, honey, for that idea. Hey, Ellie. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. I'm so glad everybody's here. So, yeah, I was camping last weekend. We went to Battleford's Provincial Park. If you're not aware, I'm Canadian and I live in Saskatchewan. And Battleford's Provincial Park is about 4.5 hours northwest. I think I'm right in that. Tell me if I'm wrong, honey, because my honey is nasty ogre. That's my husband, and he'll tell me if I'm wrong. So anyway, um, through on our way there, you go through Saskatoon. So we stopped in Saskatoon to do some shopping, last minute shopping and stuff for the camping trip, and picking up some stuff we needed, and then we headed to Battleford and North Battleford. And then we went through North Battleford and onto the provincial park. North northwest, about 4 hours north northwest. So not bad, not bad for somebody who believes that north is always where she's facing. But oh, it is awesome, and I do love that camping site. It's always clean. Uh, the camping spot that we get is the same every year, and it's an awesome, amazing spot. Everybody loves it. Close to water, close to the bathrooms. Not a lot of people in that loop. You don't have a lot of close neighbors except for one across from you. So, hey, Robert. Oh, I'm facing west. Yeah, I figured that because the sun's going down. You missed me, didn't you, Robert? Come on, you missed me. Oh, so took my crochet with me. I had hoped to get a face cloth finish for my friend so she could take it with her. And I actually managed to do that. I'm so impressed. I was supposed to teach her how to crochet, but we just didn't do that. We did other things instead. It was great, even without the crocheting. It was awesome. I had such a blast. The weather was beautiful for the last week of August, first weekend of September. It was beautiful to the point where I guess everybody and their dog in the area was out at the lake that weekend because it was the first and only weekend they had had in all of August that was beautiful. They've had some really bad weather. So, Trish, who? Uh huh, Robert. Uh huh. Yes, Robert missed the Friggy. He also missed the three burner camp stove. Oh, that's such a slick thing, Robert. Oh my goodness, I love it. I don't get a chance to use it, but I love it. I love the meals my hubby makes on it. True story. The 2 bucket air fryer, yeah, use that today. Hey Ellie, sewing and listening. Well, I'm glad you're here. So yeah, I had fun. It was fun. It was so good to come home though and actually sleep in our own bed. Mind you, we bought cots. We finally went to cots because the last beautiful mattress that we had um got wrecked. So it was no longer viable as a camping mattress. So we made the decision to rather than going with yet another expensive, you know, queen size camping mattress, how about we look into cots? Because cots we would have more, so much more space, and we did. We did that. We went We had so much more space. We bought single air mattresses. Sorry, struggling with words. We bought single air mattresses to go on top of them, and it was good. It was good. Um, I know the kind of air mattress I want because I bought them before. My mom had them. They're really skinny. They're for cots, whereas the air mattresses are just a little wide, but they're comfy. Can't deny that they're comfy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Robert. I'm sorry your favorite manager quit. Today was his last day. That sucks. I hope he finds a new job. I hope he finds a place where he feels appreciated. That's so many reasons. That's usually the reason for management quitting because I know I quit. And it was because I wasn't appreciated. Yeah, theirs wasn't. And after I left, they lost the whole thing because they could not keep up with my work. They couldn't. And because they never gave me time to write out the whole UA process, it was all up in here. And I had a mind like a steel trap. I knew the process like the back of my hand, but they never gave me time to write it out. They wanted me to do it after hours. Well, after hours without pay. But I was a single parent. I had two kids. Yeah, that didn't go. So I kept complaining that I needed time to do that. And they kept saying, well, you have time in the evening. No, I actually don't. Thank you. If you're going to benefit from it, you should pay me for it. Oh, so anyway, yeah, they lost because the guy who replaced me, he didn't know what he was doing. I can guarantee every UA that ticket that came in, he screwed up some way, somehow. Yeah. Oh, good for him then. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with janitors. Janitors can make good money. I hope he likes it. I hope he enjoys it. My husband was a janitor. Okay, he had his own cleaning business. There's a bit of a difference, but cleaning is still cleaning. And he didn't have any employees. He did it all himself. So, and being 5 minutes away from his house. Nice. Who needs the commute these days, right? So good for him. Me, I'm not working. I don't work. I on disability. But where was I going with that? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I'm really hard to lose focus lately. Where it's really easy for me to lose focus. Duh. English is so not my first language, honestly. It is, but I've always had issues with English. So yeah, I got this area organized and I got this area organized, but I still have a really big mess over here and I still have a really big mess over here. But I'm working on getting some boxes emptied. Although a box came up full of stuff today, so but I started emptying a box that hasn't been touched in 4 years. So that's something. I will get there. I just haven't done a lot since I since we got back. Been well, first it was, unpack and then do all the laundry and cook up all the food that you gotta cook up because it all gonna go bad because it was all thought out. Um, Unpack everything, put everything away. After you wash everything, put everything away. So it's a lot of work. And the day after, we kind of did nothing. And that's where I've been since we got back. Because we only got back on Tuesday. So I've been blah. I mean, I've been so blah. Okay, my husband put the stuff away. He wants you to all to know that it was he who put the stuff away, the majority of it, and he who did the cooking. He did. He did. May I say in my defense, he doesn't like how I cook meat. He wouldn't have enjoyed what I did with it, and yeah, that's how that goes. And no, a ghost didn't open my door. My service dog Gus just kind of head banged it until it was open because he heard his dad. He loves his dad. Mentor supervises from afar. Shh! Don't say that. He'll get mad. I don't supervise nothing. Got no power here. If it wasn't for Little Bit, I'd be the only girl. Now I got Little Bit. It's not so bad. Sorry, I had to have a drink. I got sweet iced tea, so I'm enjoying it. So yeah, I'm still working on organizing this room. I will get it done. But part of the organizing of the room comes with whenever I come across a ball of yarn, I have to cake it up and label it as best I can, and then it goes it goes with the stack of really I can talk. It goes with the stack of open balls of yarn that I've all caked up. I'm not caking up my full skeins of yarn yet. We'll see. But I've heard it's better to store them that way. Some people don't like it because you can stretch the yarn, but I figure, if you watch your tension and don't let it get too, and yeah, okay, when you watch your tension when you're winding, that makes winding a little bit slower. Okay, a lot more slower because I'm not good at watching my tension. I go slow. But I'm just not sure if that's the way to go. I mean, I've got 10 garbage bags full of yarn. And then that's not counting. That's just counting full skeins. That's not counting partial skeins. Partial skeins I've not bagged up yet. I've put in all the totes that I've got, and I'm running out of totes, people. I have so much yarn. And I have more on the way because I ordered more yarn when I was camping. Couldn't help it. Mary Maxim had a sale, but it's for a sweater. I'm making myself a sweater for winter. So, and as soon as it comes in, I get to start because I've got nothing else on the go other than dishcloths for my friend, which I can always do one in between, in between doing the sweater, you know. I know, right? Here I am. I got 10 huge garbage bags full of yarn, and I'm gonna actually have more than 10 when I'm done with it. I'm not done yet. I got a bunch of Bernat behind me over here that hasn't gone in a bag yet. Because I ran out of room in the other bag, tied it up and put it in the hallway or in my husband's room. I'm not sure where I put it now. Put it somewhere. So yeah, I gotta figure out a way to store the yarn. And if caking it is the best idea, then I'll cake all of it. I don't mind. I love to sit and cake yarn. It's fun. It is. And sitting here, I was caking up two big, well, I'll show you. I caked this up today. This is a full skein. I caked up this. This is a partial. Unknown. I think it's Red Heart Comfort, but I can't guarantee because I don't know where this came from. Um, it could be mine, at which point I would say Red Heart Comfort, but just because of the shape of the ball that it was from. But I don't recall buying this color, but my friend Sharon might have. And I got a lot of yarn from her. A lot of yarn. And a lot of partial yarn. Wasn't all just full skeins. It was a lot of partials because she liked to do, she was doing mile a minute blankets for her kids. And she was doing something with granny squares. So she's got a lot of partials. So I've got a lot of partials. And we will store your yarn in your closet. My yarn in your closet. Yeah, no. 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 I will figure it out. I will find a way to store all my yarn. I will. If that means buying more totes, then I will buy more totes. But I am sure once I actually get everything organized, because I can always use all of that, because that's all bookcase. I can take everything off of that and I could fill that full of yarn. And then there's that and that, and I'm putting my yarn books and my project, my craft books down here. Oh, I appreciate it, Robert, but you live too far away for me to store my yarn with you. Really, way too far away. I'm going to empty that and I'm going to store yarn there, and I've got all of that, and that holds a lot of yarn. So I've already had it stuffed full of yarn. So, yeah, I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Itchy hand. I'm watching my little snowman. I think I got him from Avon. He's lost some water. Oh, I like the sparkles. And I like the colors, how it changes colors and the sparkles go, and the little motor keeps the sparkles going. It's cool. So yeah, I'm just absolutely fascinated by that. I love snow globes. I love this one. This one's motorized. I gotta get my cardinals here. My friend Dana gave us, well, me, a beautiful lantern with cardinals, and it's a snow globe, and it's motorized. I gotta get it up here because it's downstairs in my bookcase right now. So we have bookcases that act as um, places to put things other than books. We got a lot of rocks and crystals, and there's some. My husband collects pipes, so and lighters, and I collect old bottles, so there's a couple of those, and yeah, no, there's some books too, of course, but yeah. Yeah, I'm Central Time. You keep your yarn in plastic bins? Yeah, I have plastic totes bins. Yeah, they're all see-through. Because if I can't see my yarn, then that's an issue. I need to know what I have in there. My husband just bought me, oh, my poster I gotta find a place for. Crochet, because murder is wrong. I heard that somewhere. That murder is wrong. There's some people out there who need it. I'm just saying. My hubby bought me these, and these are awesome. So I filled, they were a packs of 4, and he bought me 2 packs, so I have 8 of them. So the other 6 have are filled with partial balls, but this one and another one are filled with full skeins of Bernat Premium Tweeds in Aran color. My husband bought them because he wants me to make a sweater or something, I think. I'm not sure. So, but my sweater first. When my yarn comes in, I'm really excited for it. But if I want, there's a certain pattern that goes with the yarn that I wanted to do. But if I wanted to buy the kit, I'd have had to spend double the amount of money. So that made no sense. Yeah, no. So I'll just go find a different sweater pattern and buy the yarn on sale, which it was, and make my own sweater. I won't use their stinking pattern that they can't seem to offer at a decent price. It's only available in a kit. Whatever. Oh, my girl, you're heavy. Get off my neck. Yes, you. Oh, oh, oh. Yay, she's off my neck. So, 4 people are in here. I've been on for half an hour. I think we should show the. Oh, my inhalers. Okay, put you there so I know where you are. I see them. See, I see them. They're right there. So if I need them, you point them out to me. Okay? Okay. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're such a good girl. Sorry. I love my puppy. Puppy love. Puppy loves. Oh, look at that little chihuahua smile. Puppy loves. You need some water. Your nose is dry. Yeah. Okay, so let me see. I was going to share my screen. Then I was going to go to here. And share. So I hope you all can see this. Can you see that? Let me check. So that's my tent. That's the side of my tent, and little bit is in her kennel. She's not pleased because at this point in time, she's been in her kennel while we've set up the tent, and and hubby's unpacking the truck, and she's just not happy. Gus is somewhere off to the right of me or behind me. And Gus was not happy. Oh yeah, I had him tied to a tree. She got untied. She slipped her harness. So I found her on the road behind me. So I put her in her kennel. That's right. That's what happened. So let me see. Um, there's got to be a way to get the next picture. Okay, let me go back and figure this out because I got no. Yeah, stop sharing. Okay, we'll do this again because I like doing this. I want to show you all of my pictures. So that's the first night, our fire at the first night. Me, the next day. Haha, I brushed my hair. You should have seen the first picture. My hair was not brushed, but I took it anyway. Our breakfast that morning. Oh my God, my husband made the best skillet ever. It had shredded hash browns, um, farmer Mennonite sausage, red peppers, eggs, and cheese. It was so good. He makes the best meals ever. So that's a little bit more of our setup. The first full day. This is lunch. The second day lunch. Um, that's a ground beef pasta pot that he made. It was so good. I had the last of it today at lunch. Or was it yesterday? I don't remember, but it was good. It was really, really, really good. Again, lots of cheese in it. That's the lighthouse at Cochin. Um, hubby was doing his evening swim and he took some pictures for me. So that's the lighthouse at Cochin. And there's Gus. He's playing game with Ogre, my honey. There's a little bit. She was not necessarily the best camper. Um, I don't think she liked camping a whole lot. She was very skittish, as you can see the next picture. Something spooked her like a noise, and she just got spooked. We had a gazebo over the picnic table, eating area, which was awesome. We didn't put it up the first day or the second day, but hubby put it up, and it was good. It was nice that it was up, and we're going to do that again next year, I think. So we all kind of liked it. That is the sun setting on the lake of, at Cochin. I think that's Jackfish Lake. Another picture from my hubby. And there's the lighthouse at Cochin in the day. As you can see, lots of people climb up there. There's stairs up the hill. A lot of people climb up there. There's berry bushes too that people eat. And that's the pictures I have so far. So yeah, I hope you like that. That was my pictures. So yeah, I've been crocheting. I crocheted a little neck uh, ruff for little bit. The harnesses that she wears that fit her tend to rub on the bottom of her throat, and then the cat also tends to get her throat a lot when they play. And so she's got a lot of scabs, healing bites, healing marks. So I like to make a little ruff. It's just a cuff, you know, single crochet back loop only, and I just make it about this thick, and I just make it big enough to go over her head and around her neck. I don't make it very tight, but it protects her neck somewhat. I have to learn how to make a turtleneck dog sweater. That's what I need to learn to make. A turtleneck dog sweater. But first, a sweater for me. No, I'll make a turtleneck dog sweater. I just need to find the pattern. Really, hopefully a tutorial. So I have to start looking. So how is everybody's weekend going so far? My weekend is going. Like I said, I've been busy organizing. I've been, it feels good to get it done, you know? I'm sorry it's taken me so long. It's really hard doing stuff when you got a puppy wrapped around your neck. But I can't let her down because I lose myself in what I'm doing and I forget. And then she gets into trouble. And I got junk on this floor. Like I've dropped pins, I've dropped beads, I've dropped little pieces of metal. So I'm vacuuming as I uncover the floor, but that doesn't mean anything in my head. I just want to be really careful. So I haven't been letting her down. So that slows me down, but it'll get done. I have been crocheting a lot since I got back. In fact, yesterday, which is usually gaming day, you all know I love to game on my laptop all day Friday. Well, I crocheted. By the time I got to gaming, it was 4 in the afternoon, I think, is when I finally started gaming. Started a new game. The one I was playing got corrupted, and I can't figure out how to fix it. And so I started a new game. I said, screw it. I was only level 25 anyway, in the other one, or level 50. But anyway, I just said, screw it. It doesn't take long to get to level 50. Wow. Stop that. Jeez. When you have something playing with your hair, like right there, it drives you nuts. I think I heard my husband yell. Probably at the people who just sped by. The the speed limit in our village is 40 kilometers an hour. Guess how many people do that? Guess. Like none but us. Makes you enough to go grrr. Oh, look what I bought. I bought a new watch bracelet. Look at that. It's got flowers on it. Well, it's holy. By that I mean it's filigree, kind of thing. It's designed with little flowers, roses, roses punched out, which is awesome because that means there's lots of holes to put the thingy in. You know that thingy. Yeah. So I like it. I get to have my because it's open. It's so cut open. Like there's so many openings. It doesn't. My wrist doesn't get hot and sweaty. So I've been able to tighten it up, which is awesome. I had to change my my wristband because it was breaking down. It is old, so they don't last forever. I have it still somewhere, but I got suntanned or sunburned, however you want to call it. I call it suntan in waiting. But yeah, I got a little red. I loved it. It was awesome. It was awesome. Spent most of the time sober. Such a change from how I usually camp. But that's okay. I still had fun. I had lots of fun. So I enjoyed my time in Munster. And it was good grounding. Got to sink my feet into the earth and into the grass and ground myself again. Oh, being out there was just so good. I saw a chipmunk, I saw a squirrel, I saw a rabbit, and that was in the first 24 hours. Yeah, love it. The wildlife was coming out to say hi, and then the very first night you heard the coyotes. And I was getting freaked out because they sounded like they were so close. And all I wanted to do was go into the tent. Hubby even asked me, "What do you want to do now?" Go into the tent and get away from the coyotes. Oh, it's so funny. Because let's face it, the coyotes aren't going to come into camp, and if they are, they're not going to, like eat you. Maybe the dog, but not you. Although they have been known to attack people, haven't they? Hmm. Yeah, it was a lot of fun camping. And I haven't gone fishing yet, but I bought a fishing license anyway, because that's the law here in Saskatchewan. Even though I am a card carrying treaty number member of an Indian band who has treaty rights, which state I can fish where I want, when I want to feed myself. I can hunt where I want, when I want to feed myself. You know, not quite where I want, but you guys know, like within reason, right? Like I can go to any lake, and as long as it's open for fishing, I can fish. Even if nobody else can fish because the season's over, I can still fish. So anyway, I have this card that says I have all these treaty rights, right? Well, apparently there's a law here in Saskatchewan that if I fish with someone who's non-treaty, I have no treaty rights. They disappeared. They went bye-bye. Say what? Excuse me? Because I want to go fishing with my husband who's not native. I have no treaty rights all of a sudden? Poof. I get treaty rights again as we get home, but I have no treaty rights when we go fishing. I have to buy a fishing license. Makes no sense. It's just a money grab. I understand that, but it just irks me. $49. Isn't that crazy, Allie? I know. Oh my goodness, it is. I could go on forever about this. This just sticks in my craw. I met a really nice native man a long time ago, and he said if I was willing to fight it, he'd be willing to pay for my lawyer fees. I never had cause to fight it, though. Never got asked, never got stopped, never nothing. So, yeah. And I never needed a fishing license before because the people I fished with were Métis. And they just knew where to go, where people don't bug you, way off in the bush. Seriously, that's how we got to our campsite. We drove, then we got to this lake, then we got out of the truck, we unpacked the truck, and then the truck went somewhere, got locked up, and a boat came, and we stuck all the gear in this boat. We hopped on the boat, and the boat was full, and we went on the boat for a good 45 minutes to an hour until we got to this island, and there was this one lonely campsite on this island. It was so cool. Hey, Susan, that's how you camp. You go way out in the boonies where nobody frickin' knows where you are. You got no Wi-Fi. You got no. If you're lucky, you might have satellite connectivity if you have a satellite phone. If you're smart, we were smart. We had a satellite phone. But oh my goodness, that's such the way to camp. I mean, really, go out in the wild. Take your tents, take your food, take your stuff you're gonna need. Just remember, as long if you pack it in, you're packing it out, and that includes your trash. You do not leave your trash behind. So yeah, it was an awesome experience camping with the Demores. Awesome, awesome experience. But anyway, that was the last time I went fishing, so didn't have to buy a fishing license. Now I bought a fishing license because I want to fish with my husband before the end of summer here, and yeah, it just sucks. It's wrong. It's wrong, absolutely wrong. So I think I'm going to write a letter because that just, you know, needs to be said. Who the hell thought of this? And why did I lose my treaty rights because I want to go fishing with my husband? Somebody explain that to me. Hang on. Gotta turn on my new light. Ooh. Isn't that cool? I like it. It's funky. It's funky. It comes with different colors. Like, give me that. You can't have that. Like, this one's not bad. This one's nice. Susan, our weather's been nice. When we were camping, it was absolutely gorgeous. Since we've been back, it's cooled down some. Cooled down a lot, actually. I'm wearing pants and a t-shirt, so it's cooled down a lot. Yesterday and last night, we're under freeze advisory, frost advisory. Got down to like 0, 2. It got down. It really got down there. Like there was frost. So no, I didn't get my room all done, Susan. I went camping and I just got back on Tuesday, and I haven't done a lot in my room since then. But today I did organize and get my printer hooked up. I got this nice little it's a little bookshelf, but I took the shelves out, popped a used the hubby's drill and popped a hole in the back from my printer cord, and I've got two shelves. Took out the others. There were no others. It was only a two shelf thing. And I've got my printer hooked up on the first shelf, and it's a big, deep shelf, so my printer sits there quite well. And then there's a skinny, small space till the next shelf, and that's printer paper and photo paper and my crochet journal. And then underneath it, I'm hoping to put all my craft books. I've got a lot of craft magazines. Um, so I want to put them there. I got some art books I'd like to put down there. Just as much stuff as I can get to go, I will put down there. I got all those books in there. Those are craft books. They're all gonna go. You can't see it very well, but there's a bookshelf. So yeah. Hey Yolanda. Yeah, isn't that cool? I got a new light. I got a new light. It's still hot there, Susan. Well, that's awesome. Like it was hot when we were camping. It was really nice. And it was hot here, I guess. And then we got back and it cooled off. And then, like I said, it was in danger of frost last night. I don't know about tonight because today it warmed up. Hi there. Yeah, because right now, low 4 degrees. Yeah, because today was much higher than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was cold. And it was -1. -1. We got to -1 yesterday. Ew. So yeah. Oh, come on. Work. Sorry. Trying to. So, how is everybody's weekend going? My weekend, I have been doing, like I said, instead of gaming yesterday, I was crocheting. Didn't start gaming till about 4. So I'm gaming tonight. I haven't gamed today. I haven't been on my computer till now, actually, because I've been busy doing this stuff. Hey, yes, Daddy, shut us in. Oh no, the door is open. Well, that would be Gus for you. We got to 40 the night before last. Next few nights it will be in the 50s and 60s. Well, that's warmer, right? Than 40. 40 is quite cool. Um, God, it looks like I still have so much to do. And I do have so much to do, but I have now my desk area done. Somewhat, mostly organized. I've got a nice little area here I can bead if I want. I've got my magnifying glass light right here. I don't have it plugged in, otherwise I would turn it on for you, but I don't have it plugged in yet. I have my printer plugged in though, and it's hooked up to the network. That's awesome. And yeah, almost got a full bag of garbage here. I got a knot light that I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with. Maybe I'll put it over there on my workbench. I don't have a light over there. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll put my hot light on my workbench. I'm just trying to figure out where to put everything. Oh, yeah. That's the fun thing, eh? When you're organizing, trying to figure out where you want to put things. It takes me so long to figure it out. I sit here and I look at it and I look at it and look at it and then, oh, that's where I should put that. Is that a good idea? And then I think about it some more. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then I do it. Takes me forever. Honestly, I never used to be this bad. It's all this PTSD, mental breakdown crap. So don't come down with PTSD. It sucks. True story. So yeah, I was crocheting while I was camping. I got my friend because my friend needs dishcloth. So I said, well, that's something easy we can teach you how to do. Well, we never did end up doing that, but I did manage to finish a dishcloth during the whole time I was there. So she got to go home with one dishcloth, and I made another dishcloth. So she's got two now, and I'm making another one. Really? Okay. Oh, nice. So warm, 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 warm. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I like the heat. But we're heading into our fall, the end of summer. So um, October, we'll see if it doesn't snow. We usually get snow close to the end of October. It's a hit or miss whether there's snow on Halloween. I like it when there's not. Just saying, I don't like snow on Halloween. Um, Up north where we lived, there was always snow on Halloween. I think the whole time we were there, there was only one year where it wasn't, but it started. Yeah, there was snow. That day that it started late, it ended up being a ferocious, nasty winter storm. So, but kids are stubborn. No, I don't want to go home. I want to get my candy. Yeah, kids are stubborn. But yeah, here we only get like 8 kids. We don't get many children at all, and they start ridiculously early because there's some kind of bylaw that says they can't do it after dark. It's like, small towns know how to ruin all the fun. I can only have 3 dogs. I can't have chickens. Can't have rabbits. Can't breed dogs. It's just nasty here. Can't drink the water. I can't finish. I gotta talk about that one because we still can't drink the water. Yeah, They dug the well in the wrong place. Hubby told them not to. Well, he didn't tell them not to. He told them told a few people that that was the wrong spot. Those people made sure other people knew. But because it was my husband, they all think they know better because they're farmers. Whereas he's, like a college person. They know better. And yeah. So they dug the well and did the water test, and the water came up not fit for human consumption, and they got to move the well. So they're charging us for, like, our water bill went up from 186 every 2 months to 250 every 2 months. Like, that's quite a jump, right? And the reason for the jump was they had, um, what did she tell me? The woman who is incompetent at her job in the office. There's only one of them. Uh, what did she say? They came up with unforeseen expenses, more expenses than they bargained on, and therefore everybody's bill had to go up sooner than later. I understand it was going to go up anyway eventually, but that was supposed to be in May or March, not like in December. You can't shower naked. I don't want to know why you can't shower naked. I don't even want to think about that. Back to my story. So, yeah, we've been paying for this drinkable water system that still is not in place because nobody can do anything right in this town because they're all uneducated farmers. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? Please say I didn't say that out loud. Sorry. Uneducated people are just, I don't mind it if you know you're uneducated, you get, you know, the education you need. But don't get on your soapbox and tell me or my husband, when he's a civil engineer and knows more, how to do his job when he's the civil engineer and you're just a farmer. And I'm not dissing farmers. I've got farmers in my family, but farmers here. Our mayor's a farmer. So are all of his cronies. Small towns, I know. But I like living here. Don't lick the computer. The computer doesn't like to be licked, little one. No. Laptop doesn't like to be licked. It's called the beastie for a reason. It's nasty. You don't want to lick the beastie. Gotta go. Okay, bye, Ellie. Thank you for coming in. Have a super wonderful weekend and a blessed week. And yeah, see you hopefully next week. Oh, yay! It's Gussie coming back. Gussie! It's our Gussie Poo! It's our Gussie Poo! He liked camping. They were both nervous at first. She did not like camping. There was just too much stuff going on, and she wouldn't listen. She had a really hard time listening to anything once we got out there. Just too much smells, too much going on. So it's nice to be home. So it is nice to be home. because she's back to being her good self again, where she listens for the most part. Yeah, no kidding, Robert. Don't give them any ideas. I can't even ask a question on their Facebook page because I'll be banned. I asked a question once. It was a harmless question. Seriously, it really was. And I was banned for 4 weeks. 4 freaking weeks. This is their web page. They're a public entity, and therefore they shouldn't be able to do that. Especially because that's how they 90% do most of their reaching out to the community is on Facebook. It's on that page. I mean, if I want to know about water, if it's safe to drink the water, well, now it's not, but when it was, you know, it would be on their web page if there's a water advisory or not. Like everything goes on their web page. Unless they're going to be sneaky about something and sneak somebody into council, then that's not even posted. Don't get me started on that too, because they've done that. Oh, we've got to post this opening for council. Well, let's post it on that newspaper because nobody reads that newspaper around here because it's not even a local newspaper. And we've posted it. Yeah. Downright dirty practices. Yep. But whatever. So yeah, I made a dishcloth. I made this neck thing for a little bit today. I what else did I do today? Oh, I set up this cabinet, got my printer working, got some things organized, started organizing a box that I haven't touched in 4 years. So yay for me. Got some of that unpacked. Got to continue on. I have a bunch of things I think I'm going to sell on Facebook Marketplace. Uh, they got a box of candles because my friend liked candles. So I got a box of candle holders and candles, and just some of them aren't me, so won't get rid of them. Really? You're really? Sorry, I got involved in my puppy. But she's so cute. Isn't she so cute? She's so cute. She's adorable. I love my puppy. Hello. Hello, little puppy. Oh, that's enough kisses from you. That's enough kisses from you. No, thank you. That's enough kisses from you. Hi. Oh, she just put her head down on my shoulder. Thank you, Yolanda. I think so too. I think she's adorable. In you go. In you go. In you go. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. She loves to use her paws, and that's so cute. Yeah, that's adorable. But she's getting restless, so I don't even know if I can keep going for another 20 minutes. So we'll try. But usually restless means you know what. So, although they were out before I came up here, um, they haven't been out for a bit. There was six. Yeah. I don't think you guys have been out since before you went, since I fed you. I fed you and then you guys went out and you were out for a long time because Mommy was up here setting up her computer. And I don't think you've been out since then. Well, no wonder Gussie's getting all antsy in his pantsy. Yeah, you got an ants in your pants there, Gus? Hey, Gussie, ants in your pants. Yeah. So I found my beading container. Oh, yes, I've got no light. Hang on, I can make light here really quickly. I'm still working on light. There we go. Oh, you're bright. Oh, I want your cookie. Where's your cookie? Oh, yeah, way over here. There we go. Wow, eh? Okay, let's turn that off. Because that's just bright. Eventually, I want to put that behind me, not like right there, because that's like super bright on your eyes. My eyes. So why did I have five? Oh yeah, I was going to show you what's in my beading container. Because I forgot what's in my beading container. So let's look, shall we? So my beading container has stuff on top. I see some turquoise. Oh, I see some heart crystals. That's where they frickin' are. Some amethyst. Some quartz. Some charms. Oh, there's my dragonfly charms. Look at those. Aren't those pretty? The dragonflies. Okay, so anyway, cool. Mmm. Mmm. Beads. Beads. Hmm. Some delicate beads. And some regular beads. Some crystal beads. So interesting. I haven't seen that in 2 years. So I know, right, Yolanda? Beads, treasures. You betcha. I'll be making stuff with them. I will, I will, I will. I just got to get my room organized. Because you don't even want to see my work bench right now. Honest to God, it's gotten away from me yet again because it was cleared off. You all saw it a while ago. I agree, but it was cleared off. It's not anymore, and it's buried. So, but I'm kind of concentrated on here. But I smudged. I found my sweetgrass bundle and I smudged my room after my son moved out. Wow, did that ever change the energy in here? So much better. Yeah, he was such a negative person. I hope he does well in school. Cause, but I talked to him today. Everything seems to be going well. He just started. He only had 2 days, so. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. But now I got 2 kids living in Saskatoon, which is an hour and a half further than Regina is to me. So now I have to make the decision every month. Am I going to go to Saskatoon and do my shopping there, or am I going to go to Regina, where it's closer, but I don't see my kids? I've been doing Regina a lot. Just because Matthew, my youngest, he's got his own life. He doesn't necessarily, I get the feeling he doesn't necessarily want to see me sometimes, so it hasn't been that big of a deal. But Todd's different. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. Why are you licking everything? Really? Gotta lick everything. Everything. As she licks the arm of my chair. Yes. Oh, and my elbow now. Apparently everything. Go to sleep. I don't think she's gonna go to sleep. I think my time for her going to sleep passed. Passed a while ago. Passed a while ago. But yeah, I'll have to show you when I make stuff. I'm not gonna say when though, Yolanda, because it's gonna be a while. But the ideas are coming. Rolling around the bend. Night in sunshine, sun. I don't know when. Stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging. Mm. So I've had that song playing in my head all stinking day. But I don't know it well enough for it to be playing in my head all stinking day. You should hear some of the lyrics I've put up with, or I've come up with. Yeah. So I've been taking it, been working hard. I was going to say taking it easy. Yeah, not so much. Wednesday I took easy. Thursday I took it easy again because I still was really tired. But Friday I crocheted and then I gamed. And today I crocheted and then I worked in here. And now I'm here with you guys when I'm finished for the night, I'm gonna game. I gotta make her a bed. I gotta get this room organized so I can have her out of my neck and she can have her own area and she can roam and she can play and it won't matter to me because the floor is cleaned and safe. Grr, woof woof. So yeah, I'll get it done. I will. Just gotta keep plugging at her. Gotta keep plugging at her. Mm. So I hope everybody's gonna have a good week next week. I don't have anything planned, but my yarn should be in, and I'll have to do a video, an unboxing video on that. It's just one color, a whole bunch of skeins of the same color, because I'm making a sweater. But it's new yarn to me, so it'll be interesting. But it is new yarn to me, so I have no idea what it's like. Oh, Yolanda, I would definitely see. That's the thing. I can organize if it's done. I don't know the first thing about unpacking something and organizing it, which is how this room got to be such a mess. So I'm working at it. I am. I'll get it. I'll get it done. I just got to do it. And there's just so much to do because that's not the only thing I got to do. I got to go pick up dog poop. Go shovel it up. That's gonna take a long time. So just lots of physical work I'm not used to, but that's okay. Get it done. My dogs. Hmm. But yeah, that's what I need. I need somebody to come help me organize and set up the organization because once it's organized, I can keep it up. I just don't know how to do it. But I make bad choices. I really do. So I'm really hoping that I don't make so many bad choices when I get organized. Hope I'm smart about it. But I got a paper shredder in here, got my garbage can, because that's the first two things about organization. Get rid of the clutter, get rid of the old stuff. So I'm gonna shred what I can, and then put the other stuff away where that belongs, not in here. And organize my yarn, pack my yarn up, organize it, and unpack it. It's got everything put away. I'll get it done. No, I'll figure it out. It's not rocket science is usually what I say, or it's not brain surgery, right? So, in the meantime, I got a dream catcher that I want to make for my son. I've got the first wrapping almost done. Almost. I Can start with the sinew. I've got a whole workbench to clear up. Anyway, I'm going to stay on for another 5 minutes and then I'm going to head her because I think I'm all talked out. And I think I'm all talked out. I'm drawing big blanks about what to talk about next. Other than smudge stick, homemade smudge stick. I've got another smudge stick that I've actually been burning. Here it is. Oh, another homemade smudge stick. It's just sage. Yes, Robert, that's right. I'm going to stay on for another 24 hours. Just hang on. Okay? You're so funny. They're so funny. Yeah, I'll stay on for another 24 hours. I remember when I pulled long days, and I did long lives like that. I'm not seeing any pins by you, Robert. Uh-oh. There are a lot of kids missing in this province, too. It's really scary out there. Like, seriously. There's a Gil comment in the morning. Well, you just said, you had said that you made a post on Facebook and you hope it showed up in my feed, but it didn't. So I'm just letting you know. But you'll comment in the morning, okay, if you want to. I don't necessarily check my Facebook in the morning, but that's me. Takes me a while to wake up. And Sunday mornings, I always sleep in. I do. Because I usually stay up gaming Saturday nights. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why. Because I take a 5-hour energy and it keeps me awake, which I did. And I usually drink caffeine in the night. When I'm on with you, I'm usually drinking a pop or I'm drinking an energy drink or something or a coffee. And I didn't do that tonight. I was thinking about making myself a nice coffee and it's still just at that thinking stage. But damn, I'm thinking it would be really yummy. I should just do it. Because I got the hazelnut cream coffee. It would taste really good brewed over ice and then add some cream to it and then put it in the blender till it makes a slush. That'd be nummy. Don't you think that would be nummy? I think that would be nummy. Yeah. But I don't want to make it now because then I'd be awake for hours. And I'm actually not wanting to be awake too long tonight. That's okay, Susan. It does sound very yummy, Yolanda. Okay, I'm going to try it. I am. Not tonight, but I'll do it tomorrow. sometime. I will, maybe tomorrow afternoon. It'll be a nice caffeine pick-me-up in the afternoon, eh? I think so. We're talking about me making my first iced coffee, Susan. So I'm thinking that'll be a nice snack. Yeah, nice drink in the afternoon. But I have been on now for an hour and a half, so I think I'm going to head off and get these puppies outside so they can relieve their bladders. It's been a while since they've been outside. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the pictures of my camping. There's a lot more other pictures, but they're just not as good. There's not as good. Bye, Robert. You have a good night, and thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, Yolanda. Thanks for being here, Susan. And Ellie was here. So thank you all who have been here. And if you're watching me on replay, thank you for watching me on replay. And I hope you have a wonderful night, a wonderful weekend, a wonderful day, wherever you are. And have a good night. Bye, everybody.